Okay. Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. My name's Hannah Mollison. I'm the Sales Director here at Workwell Outsourcing. If you don't know much about Workwell, Workwell are a service provider for recruitment companies, providing a range of services from umbrella, employer of record for recruitment companies that engage with workers overseas. We also have Workwell Outsourcing, which is where I sit, and we provide outsourcing services for recruitment agencies. So anything from credit control, compliance, pay and bill, you name it, we pretty much have a service that we can help recruitment companies with when it comes to their back office. So today we're going to be discussing Recruitment CRM. So this is the second in our back office recruitment series, and I'm joined today by the lovely Paul Barlow. Thanks for joining me today, Paul. Paul has a wealth of experience and knowledge within the recruitment sector, but also when it comes to CRM. So Paul, would you like to introduce yourself and give everyone a bit of an overview of your experience to date?
Yeah, absolutely, of course I will. Yes, my experience today is 33 years in recruitment, from a trainee engineer in recruitment all the way through to the fast-paced industrial and the logistics as well. Yeah, the bit about myself and the reasons why I built the CRM, I suppose that's the next thing you want to know, is I retired from recruitment and I was asked to go back into it. Unfortunately, I didn't want to go back into recruitment, but the company I used to deal with asked me to find a good company that uses a good CRM. After research and looking at the CRMs, I realised that there was a sector on the market that needed improvement, and that was for the temporary and the contractors side of the CRM. So I set myself a challenge to deliver a system, and I built it for recruiters by recruiters. And what I mean by that, I actually asked the questions, gave the system out free of charge for so many years to the recruiters, to the workers, to the companies, and built the CRM around them. What they wanted.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Paul. So we've got about 20 minutes, so I think we just dive right into the various different questions that I want to try and cover off with you. I'm going to start with one that might be quite simple to you, but might not be for anyone that's either new to recruitment or new to sales or anything like that. But what is a CRM and why is it so integral to a recruitment business, would you say?
Okay, yeah, CRM. In layman's terms, CRM is, well, in terms, it's a customer relationship management system, and it's got to be the backbone for any recruitment agency. And modern day recruitment really do need a CRM, and because it can and should handle everything from managing the clients, the candidates, the data, automating repetitive tasks, and keeping them all in one place, safeguarding that, and also giving you the ability, the recruiter the ability to access those that data as and when they need to.
Okay, brilliant. And from my experience, the CRM should be the first point of data capture. Then that data should flow through any recruitment company's middle office systems and back office systems. So it is quite integral to a recruitment agency as the first point of collecting that data and ensuring it's correct at that point.
It is, yeah, and yeah, when looking for a CRM, what people should be doing is making sure that it does all that for them, it captures all that data, and it's inside the package. They've also got to be linking to back office services. The back office service links make sure that all this data is captured once and then shared between the necessary services within inside their organisations and other people's organisations, but it's shared correctly and safely.
Okay, so in terms of key features, aside from that, are there any other key features that an agency should look for in a CRM? And also, will it vary from sector to sector as to what features they should be looking for?
Yeah, it will vary from sector to sector. Of course, if you've got teachers, obviously they have to have certain things. If you've got healthcare, they have to have certain things in place. And yeah, key features, they should be looking for anything. Automation, that's a big one. Seamless integrations is another one. Compliance tracking is another one. Candidate management, and any specific areas of interest, they will have to have specific tools as well. And that keeps you on for the right fit CRM. It keeps it right for you. So when you are searching for the right one, please look for the right features that you need. Don't just jump in straight away. Do your research, and even more research. The fundamental elements are all the same. It's efficiency, adaptability, and automation. It's not about bells and whistles, Hannah. a good CRM should be easy to use, have a forever improving customer service, and be there for the benefit and the growth of their said agency.
Yeah, so just to touch on a couple of your points there. So first of all, you say research. Obviously, there's so many CRMs in the market, and it can be quite a laborious task to have demonstrations of all these different CRMs. But like you say, I completely agree with you. It is better to look at too many and make the right decision than not look at enough and jump into bed with the CRM that might not be the right fit for your agency, because ultimately you're probably going to be signing for a 12-month contract, and once your data is in that CRM, it is quite a laborious task to take that data out and put it into a new CRM.
It is very much so. So yes, again, reiterating that, research. Find out, answer all the questions, answer all your pain points, make sure it's the right fit for you, and make sure you're looking at the contracts before you sign those CRMs.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about agencies that want to grow and scale. How does a CRM handle that for recruitment agencies?
For the growing and the scaling of scalability, all CRMs, modern CRMs or old one, this should be now designed with the scalability in mind. Got to have, because as your agency grows and adapts, we need to make sure that and adapts to new technologies. We need to make sure that the right CRM provider that we've gone with are scalable, are adapting to those said changes as well. So again, it all comes down to research and making sure you choose the right one that has the ability to scale and grow.
Yeah, and one point you touched on our previous question was around service as well. And I guess for an agency that wants to scale, having a good service will be so important, because you want to be able to reach out to your provider, and if there are any changes that need to be made, or any automation or automated features that you want implemented, or anything like that, the importance of being able to pick up the phone and speak to someone and go on that journey with your provider rather than feeling like it's you against the provider, I think is also really important.
Absolutely, make the agency feel comfortable, and again, that's why I built the CRM in such a way, because it's led by, it should be a community-based CRM as far as I'm concerned, and that should be led by what the customers want, and also what their end users want as well. And to do that, you've got to have a communication tool in there. Any good CRM should have, first one, a help facility. Secondly, they should have a feature request list that they can access it quite easily. And thirdly, they should have a roadmap and transparency of what's being developed within the team, within the CRM team, being delivered to those said recruiters and companies out there. So yes, choose a CRM that is scalable, but also has the right customer service as well in the background.
Yeah, wants to work with you when you want to scale.
Absolutely.
So what do you think, in your experience, are some of the most common mistakes recruitment firms make when using CRMs?
The one I come across is they don't use all the features. The reason probably why they're not using all the features, it's they've taken on a poor adoption of that said CRM, or it could be that those companies have not given the right adequate training for those said CRMs. We've learned along the way to give adequate training as well. I'm not saying we haven't made mistakes. Of course we have, but we've learned from those mistakes and we're getting better. And the customer service needs to be getting better and better all the way through, because at the end of the day, we've all got customers to satisfy and please, but we're also in a fast-paced moving market. So the common mistakes are really not having the right training in place by those said CRM agencies, and also the agency not adopting those that knowledge hub that they may be providing as well. So it's not always one way. CRMs may have it, but the agencies have to adopt that training as well.
Yeah, of course. I think as well on that, getting buy-in from the people that are going to be utilising the system, because let's be honest, consultants, really, they want to get in, they want to make their sale. They're not really interested in utilising the system. But as we mentioned previously, being the first point of data entry that should then flow through the recruitment back office, it is so important to get buy-in from the consultants and the people that are actually going to be utilising the system, and making sure that they are using it to the best of the ability of the system.
Absolutely, and to have a good knowledge hub, that's another good thing. You should always have a knowledge hub where the recruitment consultants can go to, ask any question that they want before they have to pick up the phone. The answers should always be there. But again, it's about the recruiters having an ease of an experience. It should be an easy to use CRM with the full support of a knowledge hub. And also, I would say mostly one-click buttons as well. People don't want to go around the houses clicking one button after the other button to get something. They want it one click. So again, look out for those one-click buttons. They're all good.
So I guess that's kind of ease of use of the system, being able to just click one button, be where you want to be, not having to navigate via various screens when something could maybe be changed to ensure that you can access things much quicker, screens much quicker, should I say.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. And what are the key customizations? Again, this kind of comes back to the scaling question as well, I guess. The key customizations recruiters should make to align the CRM with their unique processes. So again, as well, I guess this touches on what you're saying, being able to click a button and access the screen that you want to access with a click of a button rather than navigating through the system. So are there any key customizations that you come across? And does it vary by sector as well? What's your experience with that?
How long have you got? Yeah, of course there is. And I say that, how long have you got? Because a good CRM will have customization in there. They will have the ability for each consultant to turn off, let's just say, from a 2-week view to a 1-week view. They will have the ability to turn on and off automation, sending out regular KID documents or not sending them out, sending out reports on a weekly basis, giving the management and also the owners of the company a full management breakdown of what's happening. So all these key features should be able to be customized, turned on and off. The biggest ones are the automations, because you don't want to get inundated with emails that you're not going to use, but somebody else in your company may use. So you turn them on and off, and also permissions. You need to make sure that you've got all those permissions turned on for to have the right work through of that CRM, because might be some people inside your organization that don't need all those permissions. So every CRM should be customizable, add the knowledge hub, and also be able to ask the questions directly to the system, and it can answer for it.
Yeah, and obviously similar to many things or many businesses, there's no recruitment company that is the same. So being able to customize a system to fit in with your recruitment company's needs is a flexibility that really any system should be able to provide.
Absolutely, from training documents for certain sectors, from different start dates of the week for certain sectors. The railway industry starts on a Thursday, finish on a Wednesday. Again, everything should be customizable on the screens for the consultants. Or if there's any new bodies come out there, anything new that happens in the long run in the future, they should be on the features list for the CRM to be providing those flexibilities for those recruiters, and give those recruiters a piece of let's listen and learn from those recruiters. That's how I built my CRM. We listened and we learned from what the recruiters wanted and the ease of use, how they wanted it.
Yeah.
So yes, it needs to be customizable, of course.
Yeah, definitely. And I think as well, in this day and age, there's so many tech platforms, and there are so many that just come out of the box now, and you kind of get your bog standard out of the box. So finding a system that is flexible, there's lots out there, so it's worth doing your research to find one that is flexible and can be compatible and changes in and align with your business.
Absolutely, there's lots, but yes, again, it comes down to research and listen and talking. Yes.
Yeah. So just kind of on that, how flexible are most CRMs with integrating with other recruitment tools such as job boards and things like that?
Okay, so you've got lots of different job boards out there, and there's lots of different implementations. We can all mention them. There's IDW out there, there's other companies out there that do this as a specialist subject and a specialist capabilities. The CRM should be looking at building relationships with those said companies to be able to offer the recruiter more resources when they are using that CRM. Some of those will be a paid for facility to facilitate the extended use of what recruiters want for sending out bulk emails on thousands, and a CRM will have that ability, but unfortunately, due to limits on restrictions through Microsoft and various other providers, we can't always produce send thousands upon thousands of emails at the same time. So hence, this is why you have specialist people out there that can do that. And so yes, they should be linking up with those types of people, and we should be listening again to the consultants and also to the management team of what kind of businesses they want to link up to. And that could be for DBS, registering for DBS, and lots of other different things out there. There's lots. Every sector is different, Hannah.
Brilliant. I'm just conscious of time. There are just two more questions that I think are quite hot topics for recruiters. So first of all, how important is a CRM to ensure that a recruitment company remains compliant? Because obviously there's so many changes in legislation and things like that.
How important is a CRM to be?
Sure, a recruitment company remains compliant.
Okay, yeah, the compliance of the recruitment, yeah, is very important, and this is why a good CRM should have all that automation in and letting you know when those compliance documents are going to be failing, i.e. running out of date, but that should again be customizable. And you should have all that compliance information in one place that you can share it securely as well through the platform, as opposed to downloading those compliance documents and send them over email. So again, a good CRM will have all your compliance in place, checking it on a daily basis, checking from national insurance number to national insurance number before it goes through to the back end office payroll, literally checking every piece of information. So you're not duplicating, or you're not going to get any risks in there. So it's going to keep you, it should keep you safe. It will keep you safe if they adopt the right attitude in looking at the when those notifications go out, a warning that someone needs to update their documents. A good CRM should send that out to the customer, also to the worker, and also to the consultant, so everybody's in the flow of what's going on.
Yeah, I think the devil's in the detail with that, isn't it, Paul?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, final question from me. How do you see AI and machine learning impacting the future of recruitment CRMs?
Okay. Yeah, I'll just see what I think the AI is going to be coming, and it's here to stay, and there's nothing we can do. Nothing we can get rid of it. But let's embrace that. We've got to embrace that. Machine learning will drive more intelligent recruitment processing. Definitely, it's got to. It will also give a deeper insights. It should give deeper insights into agencies' performances. Over time, it will free up the recruiters to build more long-term relationships, as the CRM should be doing it anyway, but AI will take that one stage further. My point of view is, there's going to be a lot to do in this field, and I think it should be done slowly and released through the CRM to produce the maximum benefits for everybody involved in recruitment. And at the same time, I think it should help us to reassure those said agencies of benefits of using this new technology. But let them know in the roadmap, let them know when we are introducing new AI technology. But yeah, it's a game changer for everybody, AI. It's how we adapt to it, it's how we use it.
Yeah, I think we could do a whole nother webinar on AI, couldn't we?
Yeah, and get some more experts in on that one, yes.
Right, so we're pretty much there time-wise. I do just want to open up to our audience and see if they've got any questions.